A man ran up to me and said, "Can you hold this?" I was sitting on a park bench in downtown Portland, Oregon, sipping coffee and minding my own business when a guy suddenly sprinted up to me. "Can you hold this?" he gasped, looking like he was about to lose his mind. Before I could even answer, he shoved a heavy black duffel bag into my lap and bolted down the path. "Wait, hey!" I shouted after him, but he was gone, vanished around the corner like he'd never even been there. I looked down at the bag. It was big, heavy, way heavier than I expected. I glanced around, hoping someone else had seen this insanity, but no one was paying attention. A woman was walking her golden retriever, a dad was pushing a stroller, and a jogger with earbuds zipped right past me. Not a single person noticed what just happened. And that scared me, because if anyone accused me of stealing this thing, I'd have zero proof that some stranger had dumped it on me. That's when I heard it. The faint wail of a police siren, getting closer. My chest tightened. What if they were looking for this bag? What if the guy who ran off had just done something illegal and now I was the idiot sitting here holding the evidence? Part of me wanted to walk straight to the park entrance, flag down a cop, and explain everything. But another part of me knew, if the police found me holding it before I could explain, I'd probably end up in handcuffs. I didn't even know what was inside. Drugs, weapons, something worse. Just unzipping it felt dangerous. What if I touched something I shouldn't? What if my fingerprints ended up all over evidence from some crime? I realized I'd been sitting there for almost 10 minutes, sweating bullets, staring at this bag like it was about to explode. A mom with a stroller gave me a weird look and steered clear of my bench. I could feel her glance back nervously. I knew I had to move, but what was I supposed to do? Just drop the bag and walk away? Too many people had seen me holding it. If it turned out dangerous, that would be on me. And if it was important evidence, walking away would make me look guilty. The sirens were getting closer. My hands shook as I reached for the zipper. I had to know. But the second my fingers touched the metal pull, something inside the bag shifted. I yelped loud. Not my proudest moment, but I swear something had just moved in there. That's when park security came jogging over. "What's going on?" one asked. I stammered out the story. Some random guy handed me this bag and ran. Then I lowered my voice and said, "I think something's alive in there." The guard froze. His face drained of color. He immediately backed up 2 steps like I was holding a bomb. Then he spoke into his radio. I caught words like "clear the park" and "possible device." My stomach dropped. "Wait, hold on. This seems extreme," I tried to say. But another guard rushed up and told me firmly not to move. Within minutes, security started evacuating everyone. Families, joggers, dog walkers, all hustled toward the exits. And I was left sitting there, clutching this mystery bag like it was the world's worst birthday present. The park was dead silent now, except for the guards. Finally, the bomb squad arrived. One officer in full protective gear slowly approached me. "Carefully place the bag on the ground and step back about 50 feet, he instructed. I did exactly what he said, though my hands shook so hard I thought I might drop it. They rolled over a portable x-ray scanner and aimed it at the bag. The whole security team and I waited, holding our breath. One officer frowned at the screen, then waved another over. They whispered, pointing at the scan. My heart pounded so loud I could hear it in my ears. Finally, one of them turned and said, "Not explosives, but organic shapes. Doesn't match any known device." Organic? The officer knelt, carefully unzipped the duffel, and pulled it open. Then he burst out laughing. Inside was the largest python I had ever seen in my life, coiled up with about a dozen giant eggs. Everyone around me just stared in disbelief. Later, the police explained that nearby security cameras had caught the man running out of an apartment building 2 blocks away. When they tracked him down, he confessed. Apparently, he had stolen the python from his ex-girlfriend after a nasty breakup because he knew how much she loved that snake. So yeah, I spent my Saturday morning almost getting arrested, accused of carrying a bomb, and then finding out I was babysitting someone's breakup revenge pet. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments, what country are you watching from?